That's going to continue this game around, but my god, SKT, it's not necessarily full tank meta this time with the Rumble being picked up. They have a lot of options when it comes to engage and pick and late game damage as well.
It's a tempo draft from SKT, trying to get the Tristana out of lane and push, because Rumble will outpush the Maokai. The Tristana and Alistar have a lot of options in the bot lane as well. Lucian, double 80 carry, means they have good siege options, or even if they don't have the biggest range on the Lucian. It's a flexible draft from SKT, but you're right, it's not just, I hear Tranks is strong, Cho'Gath in the top lane, very standard. It is kind of definitely a counter gank potential here.
Oh, Malrong actually just going to launch himself out here. There's no mana on the Elise.
Really good repel.
Yeah, going to get his way out.
He repelled during the last second of the flash twisted advance. His confidence on Victor in that game too, famously.
Surprise Rumble from the jungle, lands the double harpoons, and they know that Scepter just
this might not be over.
Flash comes in, there's the flash from Peanut, but he misses it. Does have to get himself up into the air, but now on Tara, he has to get out. Baker moves himself up, and thankfully he has control of the minion wave, as SKT unable to quite make that dive work, is now Keen getting himself down here.
B. 3 at the minimum.
He hits every piercing line.
He's super good at Lucian, which not a surprise given his reputation. Pop 6 and just use the culling to once again try and force Scepted out of lane.
Yeah, any sort of advantage that he can get against the Scepted with absolutely no potions, no regen at all. There's the ult coming out. We've got Malrong heading over as Antara, he's just going to get flashed on. Flashes the other way, just walks himself down the red carpet. And that is just unfortunate for Ever8 winners.
Yeah, follows the actual equalizer and knows that... But Duel and Ella can't realistically take down an Alistar with everything available.
Yep, first back comes in for Bangers. There's the equalizer actually landing really nicely under both Scepted and Malrong. There's the culling, that'll do it. Outside of vision, but who cares? Faker grabs first blood. Deserve it as well after what has been an incredibly dominant lane.
Game 1, and then Rengar really is just a farming jungler who's ripe to be invaded by an Elise. So it's been kind of the worst case scenario for Malrong, who is just chased out of the jungle by Faker.
Speaking of worst case scenarios, that's going to be the kill. Bang grabs it onto Jewel, and Ella has to run away. That explosive shot did so much damage.
You can tell because he didn't use Fate's Core, heal, or flash. Just straight up died.
Felt a little bit like the Maha Kalista from game 1 in our first series of the night, Pop Smithy. But I also was very surprised by that explosion.
Genuine reactions for both of us. I was like, well, that's not how damage calculation is supposed to go.
It's like not like boom, 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 dead. It's normally boom, boom, boom. Oh, a little bit more damage, yay! That was just a pop.
Same time, Peanut getting a free Rift Herald on the other side of the map. SKT are just going to hope, but it's kind of playing as if 7-13 was a bad dream.
Yeah.
And that it didn't happen. They're, at least in Game 2, resetting to the sort of SK Telecom that dominated the last 4 years of competitive League of Legends. Game 1 on the Rift Herald, but not able to. And now Wolf's doing his own roaming mission.
Yep, there are teleports happening everywhere as there's the headbutt. Oh, really good equalizer. Pulverize comes in as well just to keep them on that red carpet. Turret falls mid lane, but the story is that Wolf is going to fall down actually, and Ever8 winners looking to try and turn this one around. They lose the Kalista, but that's a 2-for-1 trade. The turret did fall. Now Peanut getting chased by Scepted, not a lot of mana, and Malrong getting himself up here as well, but look at this. The Rift Herald still doing damage to this inner turret as Peanut just wants to help it do its job.
Yeah, first mistake of the game for SKT were a bit too aggro in the bot lane while Malrong was on that side of the jungle. I mean, no one love is definitely for the SKT fans. Learn to love for the rest of us who had to begrudgingly deal with the dominance of SKT for the longest time. But it's just a single game against Ever8 where they've really looked like their old standards. So we're not willing to completely write off the past. SKT want to write off the Baron, and they're doing it damn fast.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Okay, Ella is going to get a Winter's Bite in there and says, yep, they've done the Baron. As he flashes to the right. That was actually really clever, making sure Wolf is going to headbutt him.
Big CS leads. Every lane for SKT. They're getting access to CS, being denied to towers. Okay, emergency engage.
Yeah, he's going to cancel the rocket jump there as well as in goes Ella, but unable to follow it up with much at all. Wolf going to flash. Unbreakable will wear off.
Here's Maokai.
Yeah, not quite going to be able to get in there as now Wolf just going to re-engage, wants to find the stuns as Jewel pulls out the sticks, and that is going to be the victory. Ontara utilizing this time that Ever8 have decided to...
The top 3 right now. They are 2 matches behind. We'll move to 10 match wins with a win here. Desperate to get to 11. That's where Samsung and the rest of the pack are at, but with 4 match wins, difficult to get there. Remember that 4th or 5th place, which is where SKT is likely to finish, would be the wild card as bot lane.
Yeah, can't actually rocket jump out as Bang takes an ultimate, but not even half of his health bar has been removed. Ella sets up the door slightly awkwardly as Marong jumps his way in, but look at the damage burst. Has to flash his way out. Ontara, no, not enough Ren stacks in there at all, and thankfully for Ever8, no one's died just yet, but there it goes. Faker flashing forward, picks up the Callista. Now Kane has to twisted advance his way out of the fight, and this should spell the death of this inhibitor turret.
Let's move on to the mid lane as Tristana polishes off the bot lane. Minimum 2 inhibitors here for SKT.
Only able to get the 1 pick, but now 5 versus 4 when Ever8 are behind. It's a 12,000 gold lead out of nowhere as Marong just takes about 3 shots from Faker. And that spells half his health bar. This Lucian going pretty ballistic this stage of the game. They're not going to stop. Nexus turret's now under fire. Multiple minions here to tank things up as SKT fan out around this. Explosive charge going to do it. They're going to leave the last remaining inhibitor turret. They know the duel that we need to be judging this game off. Game number 2, certainly a fantastic situation for the team as Ella, okay, he's looking for it. Oh god, the door, is it enough? Doesn't even look like it as Keen. He's going to take a whole bunch of his health bar, and Faker, just a one-man wrecking crew, happily underneath the turret, tanking it up himself. The last inhibitor will fall down. And remember, there are super creeps now crashing towards 1 Nexus turret. Ever8's going to have some sort of hella heroic performance here, but Wolf is going to deny it. Equalizer's fantastic as Keen gets his way in. The kiddies are trying to do the work that they can, but it just doesn't seem like enough as Keen's going to go down first. Faker now pushing forward. Good stuns out actually, but Bang, he does a lot of work. Faker will fall in the end, but look, even the creeps are not enough for Ever8 to deal with.
Let's look to close the game. This will be SK Telecom ending their 9-game losing streak with a win. SKT fans, which litter the audience, are stoked. But Atlas, there was no question more frequently asked of me in the past month or so than what is happening with SKT, what needs to change, and how they're going to get better. And do we learn anything definitively from this series? My answer is no. You have to take in who they were facing.